Christmas is coming early this year because in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 best Christmas VST plugins, and these are all 100% free. There is one more thing though I need for this video. Alright, let's get into it. First off, we have the Santa UC by Glockenspiel. This is arguably the most famous and most notorious Christmas VST plugin. As you can see, the GUI looks interesting, but it gets even more interesting. Let's play it. So it's basically like a Vox vocal singing VST plugin with this kind of Santa male style vocal feel and texture with a cool GUI. Next up, we have Holiday by Reflect Audio. I'm gonna be honest, the Santa UC plugin, it's cool. I don't know how useful it is when it comes to Christmas music and Christmas songs. It's still a fun plugin to use, but this one now, getting to more of the relevant plugins for your productions. This is a blend of a Foley and a Rompler plugins with a bunch of different sound effects, percussive elements, and instruments for holiday music. So I'll show you like the holiday piano, for example. Now I have a bunch of other ones. I have, some of them are kind of just weird one-shots. I have Big Toy Box, I have Cheers. I have, some of them are kind of random. So this is kind of cool, especially like if you're even doing any kind of sound effects, like a Christmas TV show or cartoon. Holiday bell, super important. What's interesting about this, in particular, these kind of sounds, I always hear like a really cool trap style record. So, showing you some, we have holiday snacks, we have joy, we have muffled bell, we have music toy, more of a Foley style sound, the Pokemon tin, which is kind of cool. What's kind of interesting, I actually still remember very vividly the sound of the Pokemon tin. We have Proposed Toast. Then we have, I'll show you a bunch of one, Santa's Creaking Steps. We have Seconds, Please. Click around a few more. Some T-Mug. In terms of that T-Mug sound. Toy Rubik's Cube. And then we have a treasure chest. And let's finish it off with the classic wrapping paper. Next up, we have the Sleigh Bells on Spitfire Audio Labs. This is all completely free. Honestly, the Spitfire Audio Labs is arguably the best free platform or program when it comes to free VST plugins because I only have a few of them. I have, a choir, trumpet fields, a dulcimer, a soft piano in there, but they have a bunch of different sound effects, instruments, percussive stuff. This entire platform is amazing, and it's all free. So with the Sleigh Bells, playing it now, as you can hear. Now, each one I find is a different sound of a sleigh bell, so I have more of a dull one here. Now I have more of a quick one, like a staccato type one. And now I have one that's a bit more legatic, a bit more stereo width up here. Now, in addition, I can do some pitch stuff if I want. I feel like for this one, I'd rather just do it as like a one-shot almost and treat it more like a percussion instrument than I would an actual like instrument, so to speak. So I could do that. One big pro tip I'm going to give on this, and I said this in another video I did all about this particular plugin, is add in some reverb. I'll show you why. I feel like it adds a bit more just unique texture to it, and when it comes to using sleigh bells in any kind of Christmas song. Now we have Miscellanea 2 Bells and Chimes by Vercillion Studios. One thing I'm going to say about this one, compared to all the other plugins on this list, this is an audio unit. Kind of frustrating. I don't know why they don't have like a VST counterpart. But keep in mind, if you do want to download this one, you have to use it as an audio unit, not as a VST. But I'm going to play it. Think of it, this one similar to the Holiday by Reflect Audio, where each note that I hit could be a bell, a chime, a percussive element. There's a bunch of different sounds in this plugin. Starting off with some sleigh bells. What song is that? No, I'm not sure. There's some really cool Foley in there too. Some chimes. And then sounds like a xylophone almost. Is that like a clock? It sounds like a clock striking 12. Number 5, we have the Medicine Bell by TDJ Audio. This one's really cool. Even though it doesn't say it's a Christmas plugin, this is more of like, I'd say like a new age soundscape style plugin. So it's perfect if you want to make more low-key Christmas music or however you want to use it. Now this has 3 different instruments on it. We have the gem, flower, and butterfly. So I'm just going to play them. It's almost like a metallic style sound with the gem. And then we have the flower. So a very like pad style feel and texture. And then we have the butterfly, which is more of like a mallet. In addition to, I can use as many or as little as I want. So if I want to do, like, say, all 3, I can turn them on like that. And then now, because it's Christmas, we have a bonus free VST plugin, and that is the BBC Symphony Orchestra. I'm not exaggerating when I say I've reviewed hundreds of free VST plugins, and this one, you can make a legit argument that it's the best, or one of the best, free VST plugins ever made. Now, the reason why I'm going to put it on this list is because if I go around, I have a bunch of different instruments. I have everything from violins, to violas, to cellos, to basses, to trumpets, oboes, anything orchestral in general. But if I go up here and I do tuned percussion, I have these 4 different percussive elements and percussive instruments that are perfect for Christmas music. So as you can see, starting with tubular bells, go down here, right? Then we have a xylophone. Let me go up the octave. And then lastly, in my opinion, probably the most important one for this plugin when it comes to Christmas music is the Glockenspiel. I feel like that just screams Christmas and holiday and everything. But what's cool about this plugin too is if, let's say, you want to do maybe more an orchestral style arrangement of Christmas music, you know, just to show you some of the other instruments. In addition as well, we can have a few more percussive ones, right? We have a little like Foley right here. We have, like, say, a harp if I want to do anything harp related, which you could easily use for Christmas music. A ton of different instruments and percussive elements to choose from.